set when you guys are.
We'll start with your first and last name and spelling.
First is Shawn, S-H-A-W-N. The last name is W-R-O-B-L-E-W-S-K-I, and it's Wroblewski.
You know what? Let's turn a little bit this way, just so we're aimed down the street more. That's good.
Yeah, true. Thanks. We'll start. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do, and how did you decide to run for county executive?
Well, I'm a paramedic firefighter. I've been one for about 30-some years in Erie County. Went up and down the food chain for offices and different board positions there. And recently I've been going back to school, getting my PhD in public service leadership and emergency management. And I've after the events of May of last year, I just decided that politicians need to do this better. We need to be more for the people and listen to the people more rather than just ignoring some of their complaints. So that was what brought me into politics.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more specifically. I assume you mean maybe some of the protests and riots that took place in May, or the presidential election, or tell me a little bit more specifically.
Well, just the protests and riots here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Events that happen across the nation don't need to happen here. We've got a very decent police force. We've got very decent public safety personnel. And when you start attacking ambulances and fire trucks, that's when I have a problem, because we're here to help people. We don't enforce the laws. We are non-judgmental. And I was in one of the ambulances that got attacked. And I just said, that's enough. Our politicians and other people are encouraging this behavior, and we can't condone this. Not for people that are coming out to help you.
And what are maybe some, if that was the initial reason you decided to run, what are some other issues you'd like to tackle while in office?
Well, one of the big things is I don't want to be the normal politician you see. I want to actually get out, talk to the people, and be part of the people. I don't want to be part of the problem. I'm not going to plan on sitting in my crystal palace and not listen and just go out and, do the politician once in a while. I want to be there 24/7 for the people. I want to see what the issues are on the streets. I've talked to a lot of people while I was working, within their homes. There are a lot of people that need other resources that the community and the county have not been given them. And we need to start addressing some of these issues, get people back up and back on their feet and give them a chance to thrive.
Can you think of any specific, issues that people are talking about when it comes to, resources, and maybe why they feel as though former county executives have not tackled those issues?
Some of the issues are just the different streets and getting some of the blight taken care of in the cities of Erie and throughout the county. We have blighted homes even in, Fairview and Girard and those areas that need to be addressed, and they're not being addressed, and they're drawing more problems and causing more issues than what they need to be. I mean, we've got squatters living in them and taking up residences, eventually setting them on fire in the wintertime just to try and keep warm. So these are some of the issues that haven't been addressed in Erie County. As well as the inner city problems. I'd like to work with whoever's going to be the mayor of the city of Erie and start addressing some of those. I know the police force has done a great job with their PALS program. It's been nationally recognized here recently, and it's going to be improving, hopefully, for the better for all of Erie County. Something that they can take to the other police departments and get some participation in the schools.
And the pandemic has posed so many challenges, when it comes to education and job loss, and has affected the hospitality industry so much. I mean, I guess, do you have any comment or response to maybe getting things up and running? Do you feel as though that's within your role as position of county executive to
Well, one of the departments the county executive does have control over, or span of control over, is the Department of Health. Now, we've got a great Department of Health here in Erie County. They need a few more resources to keep doing their job every day because they've been overwhelmed here recently. But they have the resources here to actually keep track of everything, monitor the progress, and advise people whether they should be more cautious this time of the year, or let's let go for a little bit, not wear the mask so much outside and around other people. And, they have the ability to do that. And the governor and the president currently is not letting us do that. They're just saying, no, just mask up, lock down, this, that, and the other thing. We're not Harrisburg. We're not Washington, D.C. We're Erie, Pennsylvania. We work very well together when we get working together, and there's no reason why we can't listen to our two major hospitals and the Department of Health and see what the trends are and develop our own system of, okay, do we need to be more cautious this week, or are there different areas that we need to be more cautious in?
Yeah, Craig, anything you'd like to
No,
add?
I think that's
Anything you'd like to add?
One of my biggest podiums for running for county executive is the public safety aspect. We've lost a lot of good people up in the Erie County Department of Public Safety, a lot of the dispatchers in that. Just recently, North Carolina, down in Raleigh, Durham, they closed down their dispatch center. Their dispatching is being held almost 60 miles away, I think it is, if I have the map right. And that's something that's going to be happening here in Erie County if we don't start addressing some of the public safety issues. We've got volunteer fire departments with only 6, 7 active members, and they need people. And this is something that has been not addressed directly by the county executives in the past, at least not since Grossman, I believe, was the last one that did anything with it.
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
Great. I'm gonna get a few shots of you guys.